Is that how you do it? Is that how you do it? Good morning, good evening. I say good morning because I'm used to streaming in the evening. Oh, the music is epic. It's so loud, too. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Dark Souls 3 stress test, which I wasn't a part of, and now I am a part of. I know some people are like, hey, you're not supposed to stream this. We're cool. Don't worry about it. We're fine. I know some people. I know some things. We should put on this light. Alright. So, I played a little bit of the Dark Souls 3 stress test last night, but let's just say I'd had slightly too much to drink, and it was mostly just me sitting on the couch, hitting R1, and dying over and over again. So let's see. Oh, hello. Hello, friend that joined the party. I had mostly been messing around with these two, the Wandering Knight and the Northern Warrior. So, you know, one of the differences with Dark Souls 3 is the fact that you have these arts. Let's start with the Warrior. I was having the most success with him. Are these weapon arts, right? So the weapon arts are basically these differing sort of like special moves that you have with different weapons that you pick up, and the one that you have with this axe is kind of like you kind of like stomp your foot down. Like this. We're actually gonna go ahead and move my webcam. Oh no. So I played a little bit. I didn't get as far as like getting to a boss or anything like that last night. Fubwatched asking in the chat, how does this game compare visually to Bloodborne? I think it looks great. I mean, look at that. That is a fantastic looking vista. Woo. Beautiful. It's actually, the art direction seems like a fusion of Bloodborne and Dark Souls. That has actually been kind of a point of controversy for some members of the Dark Souls community. I kind of keep tabs on that stuff for work, and I have noticed that people are not super excited that there is as much Bloodborne in this game. So this is kind of this is not the section you have to go to. Actually, I think this is not the way to go, if I remember from yesterday correctly. I'm gonna go down here and fight this guy. So one of the big differences in this game, mechanically speaking, is the Ash Estus. So Dark Souls games have handled mana in different ways, and in this game it is a bar that is refilled through a different Estus flask. So you have an Ash Estus for your mana and an Estus flask for your normal health. It's also weird now because I've been playing Dark Souls 2 without a shield. Feel free to kill that guy. It's a backstab. Also different in this one, at least as far as I can tell. So embers sort of act kind of like humanity. If you ingest an ember, it basically doubles your health. I'm not exactly sure how the mechanics of that work, but it basically means you get a lot of health. Kind of bait this guy out. A Macarena. So you see we do this. Oh, well. Maybe it doesn't work on that. Throw a knife at you. Hi-ya! Oh, that was not as much. I thought that would take off a little bit more health. Jack Lafayette in the chat says, Fast Estes is back. Oh, yeah, for sure. The Estes is drank with a vengeance in Dark Souls 3. You know, it's extremely quick in order to regain your health. Oh, stop! You're hitting the wrong button, buddy. It's very. You can. I can't remember the terminology for Bloodborne. It's actually been long enough. But you know, when you ingest the blood, like that happens so fast. And Dark Souls 2 slowed that down considerably. You're invincible once again in Dark Souls 3 for backstabs. So this is, as far as I know, this is all that's up here. You can't get up here. This is actually the only reason you want to come up here is if you wanted to get the gold pine resin. But generally, like sort of Dark Souls 3 feels fast. It's not quite Dark Souls or Bloodborne, but it's just, you know, you're clipping along at a fast pace in this game. I don't know why I keep bothering to try and do the. But, you know, when you made the comparison between Bloodborne and Dark Souls, it's always kind of confusing because, I mean, the games are just, they're pretty similar at this point. Obviously, they have mechanical differences. But, you know, getting too obsessed with, well, this looks like this, or this functions like that, I mean, it's just, these games are made by similar teams with similar creative directors and similar creative directions, you know. This still looks like Dark Souls to me. Like, the idea that this looks Bloodborne-y, it has more to do with Bloodborne taking from Dark Souls than it has to do with Dark Souls taking from Bloodborne. But as Jack Lafayette points out in the chat, he's happy about the removal of consumables. Me too. I was not a fan of that stuff in Dark Souls 2. I'm glad that is not here in Dark Souls 3. I wasn't a big fan of it in Bloodborne either. So you don't have to fight these guys. They mostly are just creepy and, I don't know, praising the... Use that mana, which I don't know if that recharges on its own or not. So we got a dead dragon over there. Let's backstab you. Oh, it feels so good. It feels so powerful. Get down on the ground. Stomp it. So you can do the kick. I'm doing the kick by accident sometimes. So you got this dead dragon. Sorry, I didn't mean to disrupt you there. Whoa! So you gotta be kind of close in order to pull that off. And I wonder if that whole let's run around in circles. Oh, this feels like Dark Souls. I wonder if you know, that's like useful for pulling off a backstab, where you can kind of just like pound the ground, and then that gives you an opportunity to kind of like put them off their game. Oh, like, yeah, I heard you the first time. So I think you want to hit him, because if you don't, I think the bell that he rings wakes some people up. Which actually, if you play Bloodborne, is a Bloodborne-y thing. I see you hiding there. I guess I'm just not convinced on the usefulness, not of weapon arts, you know, writ large, but, you know, more specifically of, like, this one. Like, the one where, pound on the ground. If I switch to this other shield, you know, I can parry. So the weapon art for that is then parrying. I never end up parrying, because I'm a dope. People tell me all the time, what, you should learn how to parry. W. Matthew, how was the Destiny raid? Never thought you would do a raid, to be honest. I never thought Brad would before Destiny. It was a lot of fun. Actually, a fan on Twitter reached out and said, hey, we got a group that does the raid pretty much every night. If you'd like to come hang with us, we got an open spot. So that's what I did. And it was a lot of fun. It was mostly me doing whatever I was told to do, as opposed to having a lot of agency or learning anything. Like what I understood, what I thought was fascinating was how much puzzle solving was involved in the raid relative to sort of vanilla Destiny. And so I definitely understand why folks get obsessed with, you know, running the raid as soon as it's out, so they can be a part of, like, solving that with their friends if they've got a standard group that they're playing with. I mean, that sounds super fun. That's not what I was doing. I was mostly there to enjoy myself, or rather to watch and just try and not screw it up for everyone else. So we actually got through it in about 2 hours, and we would have finished it in an hour and a half. We got stuck on Oryx at the last battle. So I'm not sure how this mechanic works, or if this is just a sort of a lore thing. See, Grave of a Nameless Retainer, raise his sword for the Lord of Cinder. You know, there are a bunch of new mechanics, and it's not like the stress test has a tutorial that's like, hey, here's how the game works. See how this weapon art works. So it's kind of like a... I've never used great swords when I've played the Souls games before. I know that some people dig that shit, but that has never been my jam. So actually, you don't really need to fight them, because if you come up here, we can trigger this guy. Do the damage for us. I found that so far backstabs are easier to pull off in Dark Souls 3. Yep, okay. Bye everyone. Sorry. really bad. Can kill that dragon. I saw a video on Friday from one of the network tests. Someone in Japan. You can basically just sit underneath the dragon with magic spells. I think it gives you 21,000 souls. As far as I know, you can't level up in the stress test. I suppose it's useful. One of the things that I've noticed, so this is the same section that I've played before when I have encountered Dark Souls 3 at trade shows. So I didn't go to E3 this year, but I did play Dark Souls 3 at PAX. This is the same section they were showing. You know, you can't mess with the inventory equipment. You know, things are kind of pretty basic here in the stress test. Here in the stress test zone, things are pretty basic. Can we kick him? Can. The kick is slow. At least with this guy I'm using. Slowly get out there. I think there's another bonfire around here. Yeah. Up to the left. What up, frame rate? One of the things that I'm hoping for is that the PC version doesn't come out with the Japanese version, which is released in March. And I don't think Namco has said specifically yet, but the speculation is that the PC version is, you know, like kind of like a month behind, and that it'll come with the American release when it comes out in April. Oh, it's so far from now. Playing this now in October, and I gotta wait till April. Or almost wish I didn't play it at all, except for the fact that I really wanted to play it. I'm pulling off backstab like Name of Fang. Visions of Fatty. Yep, that's a Dark Souls hint. This section right up here gave me visions of Bloodborne, to be quite honest. It'll make sense in just a second. Visions of Play Dead. Okay. So you got these other weapons you can use. So yeah, we got this. Yeah, yeah. So this is if you hold R2. And you do kind of this like wind up. If you do forward in R1, rather than kicking, you do this like... I guess that's still a kick? And obviously you do forward in R2, you kind of do your traditional. Seems like you can dual hand it. Looks like I'm limited to... Single hand here, unless I'm missing something on how you do the controls. Someone asked what the weapon art for the scimitar is. That's what it is. It's kind of a twirl. Seems like... Oh, okay. Oh, look. So it seems like you only use both of them. So it's not even that they're a two-handed weapon. It's that you use both hands for specific movesets or specific moves. Adaro, can you show off the menus a bit? So you can't go into the proper inventory or anything like that. So you know you've only got the messages. What you've got right here. They're kind of keeping the rest of that stuff locked away. Oh right, it's triangle. All right, here we go. Here we go. Look at us. Friggin' samurais. I forget what the red orb does. Oh, I don't want to invade another world. Alright, so watch this. That reminded me a lot of Bloodborne. I mean, it reminds me of something that looks badass, to be honest. I don't remember what the Divine Blessing does. So you can run past all this stuff when you're coming through again. But I don't remember what an Alluring Skull does. I never used that in the games. Resonance. I think there's another knight around here. Okay, it's right in here. Ow. So you're pretty fast with that. Weapon art. Hey guys. Hey. So just chill out there a second, alright? A lot of gold pine resin. They really want you to use the gold pine resin. I don't think... So that heads to the next section. That is not a bonfire. We can go that way. We can go this way. Seems like I could probably cheese this guy from up here. That guy sucks. He's really difficult. But it seems like you could probably cheese him. Can't seem to lock on. Here we go. Let's see if we can firebomb. What, you really think you're gonna run up here? Come on. So that firebomb doesn't really do that much, so I mean, I suppose technically you can cheese him, but I don't think you'd get very far. I don't think I've gone. Oh no, I haven't. Okay, so I've gone this way. Let's head over to this side. So I'll show you what happens when we use the Ember. Ember restored. So now I get a lot of health. Let's just keep doing this over and over again. I gotta try that on an enemy. Alright, this guy. Not really sure how embers work, or like if there's a punishment for equipping an ember. Like, why wouldn't you? Obviously, they're a consumable item, so you only have a couple of them. They don't refill. You hang out at bonfires, so you've got to be careful how you use them. Presumably, you'd be able to stock up on them at a vendor. My limited time here in the stress test, I have not encountered a vendor. And also, you don't get to use your souls on anything, so. Jackmon77. 777. Sorry, Mr. Start. How have they replaced Hollow Mode? So we're kind of speculating about that right now. Whether so you see the health that I have right now is basically 1.5 times what it was about a minute and a half ago, because I used an item called an Ember. I don't know if that's replacing Hollow, but it seems like that might be their mechanical replacement for it in Dark Souls 3. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. It also means I'm on fire. Like, look at me, like, I mean, I look pretty cool. Don't worry, I'm not stressed out about the fact that I'm on fire. Does anyone remember what alluring skulls do? Someone in the chat? What does an alluring skull do? Can I get over there? How big is my jump? I can make that. Get over here, guy with the long axe. Oh, it's bait. Alright. Gotcha. Useful to know. one at a time. Come over here. I wanna hit you with my axe. There's 3 of them. Shoot. Okay, I got one aggroed. Right? Dude, you're just confused. I want to fight 3 of you. Come on, get up here. Okay. A lot of throwing knives. Can I stagger this guy with my weapon now? Okay. So I guess you could what? As long as I'm experimenting. Yep. That. So I'm thinking like you can use the weapon art to stagger him, get around to his back, and then take him out, which would be kind of an effective strategy you could use for a number of enemies. Here's another one of those, like... Honor in shadowy retreats, fear the sun's temptations, and the winged execution. Sure. Whatever you say, Dark Souls. That guy down there. I died against him when I played the, when I played this last time. Oh! Dungeon cell key. Okay. Well, the only 2 doors I've come across have been locked from this side. I've encountered a dungeon cell. Keep that in mind. Right. Aw. Getting that. Oh. Yeah! Oh man, rocked him. What up? What up? Get that Gopon resin with the backstab. Ah. So I'm gonna hope that there is a bonfire right around here. And I've got a moment to myself. Try and collect whatever items there are around here. That's everything. That's where I come from. That's where I'm going. I don't know where the dungeon cell is to use the key on, but that's fine. Hey buddy, how you doing? Oh, 2 knights. That's not great. No one's a fan of that. Get down there, buddy. You ain't my problem. Actually, you're still my problem. If I can get... Shit. I think I could have made it. See if we can jump back up and make it over there. Oh, there's an item there. A leering skull. No, I can't do that. It's not enough time to jump. I'm gonna have to make it off that first leap. Here we go. A 1, a 2. Woo! Oh yeah, don't have enough gold pine resin. Please. Alright, so I guess we'll head over here. Hope that we can find a bonfire. Unexpected. What does a divine blessing do? I don't remember. Chat, help me out. Liar ahead. Didn't half ahead. Where if this is a shortcut? What if I just screwed it up? Oh, did I just mess up the shortcut? Oh, pull lever. Bring it back down. Ah! Look at us opening a shortcut! Da-na-na-na. We're officially playing a Dark Souls game. We have unlocked our first shortcut. Okay, well, let's go refresh ourselves at the nearest bonfire. Hey. 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 Let's everyone calm down. Oh! We summon someone? Seems like fun. Come on. You wanna come into my game? Let's have fun together. Get in here, buddy. Oh, it's a phantom. Just a wandering knight. I'll be a player. Oh, I guess they all must be players, right? Like they're these AI. Well, there's no. How do you summon? How would you do summon? Oh nope. No, that's not what I meant to do. Can't say summon. Okay, so you can summon people. All right, come into my game. What's up, buddy? Aww. Well, the summon phantom. Get in here. Get in this game. Come on. I'm summoning you. Oh, I can just... Dang. Fine, whatever. I don't want you anyway. I didn't want to summon anyone. I like to be alone. Dark Souls is a very friendly place. So I use the Ember, and the Ember stays with me. So I guess the Ember permanently increases your health until you die? I guess I would presume that's when it goes away. Come on, do the... I don't know if Miyazaki has said they're keeping some of the other Dark Souls 2 mechanics. You know, if you go through an area enough times, does the enemy go away? I don't actually know if there are any like things like that are happening with Dark Souls 3. Right, I'm not gonna be able to fight 2 knights at once. That's a lot of knights. Where'd that come from? I didn't see it. Still not convinced on the... weapon art. Maybe I'm not using it properly. Maybe I haven't quite figured out exactly why you should be using it, but it just seems... I don't know. I mean, obviously it staggers, but praise the ore. Oh yeah, that is just a stone that has fallen on the thing. Regret ahead. Don't tell me what to regret. Oh, he's got red eyes. Get away. Nope. That's his flask. He is down for the count. Oh. No regrets. No regrets. Like I said, don't tell me what to regret. This exile was chased from his homeland and haunted by a black sun. I wonder if those tell tales of the enemies you're encountering in front of you, or if that is something different. Raise the tight spots. Skill required ahead. This seems like a boss. Yeah, that sure seems like a boss. Let's locate the rest of this area before we worry about that. Alright, alpine resin. Alright. Like Bloodborne bosses? Oh, okay. So, well, okay, maybe not. Oh, okay. Yep, they are like Bloodborne bosses. That's a very promising sign. Let's look up. Oh. You don't seem like you're a problem at all. Dance, little lady. Oh, bad. 2 swords. I think I died. Did I die? I think I died. Rewind the tape. Did I die? Alright, so you see my health is back to half of what it was. Back up. I guess I should try and remember. Send this back up every time. You know, that could be like one of the things they change about these games. Just send it back up. You know I'm going there. I guess the game doesn't technically know I'm going there. Run straight there. Yep, that's, yep. Nope, you can go ahead and just get in this. Creepy, slinky How did I die there? Let's not think about it too much. I think with this first phase, it's about kind of the boss kind of exhausts itself. Don't get greedy. Even with a lot of its attacks, it can still hurt you, though. Maybe like this attack of it next. bosses that have like the sweep motion like that, like your tendency is to kind of back off, but I think actually what you should be doing is kind of like going around their legs to the left or right. And obviously I can use the Ember, which would give me quite a bit more health. But I want to kind of continue to study the boss. Spend a couple more times. Like I think when you feel like you have a good grasp of the boss, that's when you would want to use not only an Ember, but then also to use your fire bombs, because you could those do 59, which is a little more than what each of my quick swings is doing. He hits me every single time if I get in from the left like that. Those spinning moves, it seems like that breaks through even your shield. Out most of your health. It's kind of in the last minute or so. This I gotta kind of figure out. How much is backing off, how much is going around. Use a gold pine resin, but that would be a difficult time. Have more Estus. This would be a time that I could use the fire bombs. The last third. Boom! That could not have been better timed. That literally could not have been better timed. Woo! Woo! I definitely should have dodged out of the way of it, but I didn't. Fine work, thank you. Applaud this message. Hint. Visions of bravery. Hey, buddy. Seems like you'd probably be able to go up those stairs in the final version. Seems like that probably goes up to another section. Beat this boss, I'm gonna break all your furniture. W. Matthew asks, now that you're done with Destiny for a while, what's the next game you're gonna sink your teeth into? Well, I haven't done the 2 other raids in Destiny, so I'll probably try and get around to those at some point. But I need to feel Metal Gear. That's kind of like my next big task. Is I'm up to mission 30 in Metal Gear. I believe there are 50, so you know I'm a decent chunk through that game. But I guess that's it. Nothing else in this section. Yeah. To do here, as far as I can tell. Basically, I just need to finish Metal Gear before Fallout comes out. That's pretty much my goal. There are 2 bosses, but I don't know where the other one is. Let's see if we can explore around and find the other boss. We got the dungeon key, which I presume maybe could lead us to another boss. I don't know where it's used though. Right? Okay, so I got that key. We unlocked this one door. This is the first door that we unlocked. Ooh, ah, ooh, yee, ha, yee. Ooh, ha, ha, ooh, ha, ooh. Alright, everyone just needs to calm down. I have no more Estus flasks. Not that it matters, you can't use souls to upgrade anyway. The other boss. We've only got 20 minutes before the stress test is over again for tonight. Where are you, other boss? I don't know if the other directions there are for us to go in. Baron Waffle asking, can you show us some other classes mechanics? This really got 20 minutes. Sure. Once we respawn at the bonfire, we'll check out one of the other ones. I really like this menu music. I could hang out in this menu music for a long time. Alright, so we played the Northern Warrior. Let's try the Academy Assassin. Marsa Lady, is there weight in Dark Souls 3? They haven't said, I don't think, specifically. And in the stress test, you can't access the inventory. You can't change your loadout, so you're kind of dealing with whatever you find in the environment. Baron Von Waffle, still not as good as Dragon's Dogma menu music. Totally true. That game has some really good menu music. Alright, so with this guy, got this. Let me see, we got this. I'm not sure if that counts as a shield. Look at that thing. Like, what if you're holding that up to defend against an enemy? So I can change to this. Then I can cast magic. Let's go try out some of this magic. If anyone knows where the second boss is, I'm happy to work my way towards it, but I have literally no idea where it is in the stress test. Alright, so Soul Dart. You know, pretty standard. Soul Dart. That's pretty good. That's pretty awesome. Okay, alright. Not too shabby. Oh, that guy. Oh, so I only have 6 Estus flasks with this guy. Final horse package 90, and you go pick up the purse and watch Thundercats, and the second boss will appear. Yeah, that sounds about right. No, that's your typical. I really like using the sword range. It's not so great when you miss everyone. I'm trying to think where you would go to find the second boss. The student points out where the dungeon cell key is. I found the dungeon cell key. That was in a different... I mean, I'm not sure I'll have time to find it now, but... I didn't know where to use the dungeon cell key. That was the question. I can kind of run through all this. Resin. What? Gaze at the bottom floor of the building that's... died. Okay, here's second bonfire. We lit it. Now we sit down at it. We gotta find that dungeon cell key again. How could I run to that? See ya. Here somewhere. Where are you, dungeon cell key? If we run up here, we can unlock the shortcut at least. Oh, I just want to see the second boss. Oh yeah. Nope, damn it. Pull that lever. You know you want to. He was over there somewhere. I don't think it was this. Paolo, how do you jump this time? Circle and L3. Get away from me. Sir, do you know where dungeon cell key is? We got it once last time. We forgot where it went. Soon in the chat, point out what's going on. The first bonfire on the high one head left, and then a tower there. Climb the ladder on the other side. After we run the dragon or run past to the right and upstairs stairs. Find a red-eyed and the tower behind it. Go down 2 floors. There's the lock cell that connects the elevator shafts. Oh well, we need to find the frickin' jail cell key first. Where are you, jail cell key? Oh no, 10 minutes. 10 minutes and counting. God, where was it? I can't believe I got the key and then forgot where the key was. Come on, you've been watching the stream. You must have remembered where I got that key. Where are you, key? Where are you? We're just picking up all the items. And one of them is going to be the key. creepy over here. We really searched. By the dragon. Let's rewind the tape that I can't rewind because that's not what you do when you're live. Rewind the live tape. Don't need throwing knives. Give me the jail cell key. Oh, it's gonna be animal fatality. You're gonna be animal fatality. Alright, I don't think we're gonna make it to the second boss. It doesn't seem like this is gonna happen. I don't know where the jail cell key is. If we don't know where the jail cell key is, then it doesn't really matter, because you need that to get to the boss. Alright, that's going to do it. Thanks everyone for tuning in to watch some Dark Souls 3. Hope you've enjoyed getting a brief glimpse at what's coming all of our way next April. I wish I could play more, but they're going to shut this thing down in a couple of minutes. So thanks for tuning in. You can see the archive of this if you didn't watch all of it over at youtube.com/PatrickClubbing, including all of my Mario Maker things and all the other nonsense I have been getting up to. I'm going to go play a little bit of Metal Gear before I go to bed. Enjoy the rest of your night. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. And thanks for tuning in for this late night stream. See ya.